Hi guys, I know my husband usually cooks, so today I worked all day and he did too, and we've been doing a lot of surgery. So I offered tonight to cook dinner. I know it's shocking, but I'm gonna do it. I actually really enjoy cooking things like this. So I'm just gonna show you my easy recipe for Baked Ziti. It's a crowd pleaser. That's what I make. I make crowd pleasing food. My husband's always like, what are you making? Is that a casserole? But then he's over there just like, manja, manja, manja. So I'm gonna show you how to make this for your fam. For Baked Ziti, I get pasta, ziti, okay? And you can replace that with penne and just do a whole container of that and boil it. So I did mise en place, as my husband says. So I have everything ready. So cook the pasta, and I par cook it. I cook it to where it's not quite completely done because mushy pasta is not cute. A pound of ground beef that I browned. After it was browned, I put about half an onion in and 3 cloves of garlic that I diced and sauteed those with the meat. The tomato sauce. And this is like one of my favorite tomato sauces. It's called Mids, and it's a true Sicilian pasta sauce. And what I love about it, it's been around since the 1950s, family run. They pick their tomatoes and they're, you know, in the jar within 8 hours. So really great stuff, really high quality. I think that's really important, especially when you're feeding your family, that you have high quality sauce, not like the random sauce that you find at the market. I think these are really good sauces. I think because I'm gonna put meat in, I'm not gonna use the traditional meatless. I'm going to use the tomato basil. I also added a little bit of dried thyme to the meat. And then I have my ricotta cheese, and I have a little bit of parm and a little bit of mozzarella. And my kids over here just wearing my husband out. What are you doing, girl? The tomatoes in this sauce, you know what's cool about them? They're hand-picked, and within 8 hours of picking them, they're in this jar. How great is that? And any cheese that they put in any of their sauces are all imported in from Italy. I really highly recommend. So I'm gonna show you how to layer your Baked Ziti. It's so good. It's my new fave. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the sauce and layer it on the bottom of my pan. My daughter's playing piano, just in case you're bored. You can also it's okay. You can also pour the sauce in with the meat to simplify, but I'm just kind of gonna layer it because my husband said it would look prettier. And I'm gonna put a little bit of the meat mixture and a little bit of pasta and ricotta. So you just put little dots of ricotta cheese. And this is really easy. Like, I mean, I've been at work all day, if you can't tell. So it's like an easy, you know, dish when you get home from work. Or even you can make it, you know, the day before. This stuff tends to be great even the day after, so. Okay, and then we're gonna do some mozzarella. So you're just creating layers. I mean, yummy. So you just keep making layers and layers and layers. And then once you're done creating your layers, you're gonna sprinkle Parmesan on top, and then you're gonna bake it in your oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. Everything's already cooked. You're just melting your ricotta, warming everything up, and melting your mozzarella. And I did add a little bit of red pepper to the sauce. Depends on how spicy. I didn't do a lot just because my daughter's 7 and she doesn't like spice. And I want her to eat this, right, sir? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And actually for the rest of this, I'm gonna go ahead and add these. I'm gonna mix these together because it's gonna make it more efficient. And you can saute it together. This sauce is already cooked, so you don't really have to. You can just mix it in the bowl with the meat, and that just makes it a little bit faster. Look how yummy. Doesn't it look good? You smell it? Smell that sauce, that tomato? So good, right? I know my husband's watching this like, what the hell are you doing? I will put more pasta, I promise. I changed the order, but it really doesn't matter. That's the nice thing. Like his stuff is like very perfect and mine is not. And it still tastes amazing. Telling you. You want all the pasta to be covered by sauce so it doesn't get dried out. Okay, and so for the last layer, you just want to make sure you have enough sauce on top and enough sauce left over. And sometimes I use 2 jars of the Mids Sicilian sauce. It just depends. I like a lot of sauce on my pasta, and I love it, you know, just the top to look smooth and covered in sauce, just because it adds a lot of moisture to the dish and you don't want it to be dry. Okay, so I've spread the sauce across and you can see how beautiful the Baked Ziti is. And then on top, we're gonna sprinkle some Parmesan cheese. And I'm telling you, this is a big crowd pleaser, great for everybody in your family, including the kids. Okay, so I have my parm on here and we're all set, ready to go. And you know what? You can put this in your oven at 350. It depends on your oven. I would say anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes. It really varies. Probably 30 is the safest bet. Just to get everything warm and to let the cheese kind of get a little bit of a crispy vibe and a little bit brown. Take a peek. This is before. Here is my gorgeous Baked Ziti. Looks so good. Smells amazing. And I think the thing to remember is just really good ingredients. The reason I like the Mids is that it's cooked in open kettles and it makes it thicker and gives it that homemade flavor, unlike your regular garden variety brand that steams their tomatoes. So it tastes more homemade, it's slow simmered, and the sauce is thicker and yummy. Look at this. Yum. So, great value, homemade taste, great ingredients, and there you go. Enjoy. Ready?
Yep.